Aloha everyone, this is Kate from Breathing Space Hawaii. At popular demand, here's my little video on how to do resin ornaments with these split apart plastic ornaments that you can buy on Amazon. I like really giant ornaments, so this one is about 5.5 inches in diameter. First step, of course, is to prep. And what you want to do is you want to tape the pieces or the parts of the ornament that are going to go together. You'll have to look because one side you'll have to tape inside, and then on the other side you tape on the outside to make sure that you don't get paint and resin in those seams. Otherwise your ornament will not come back together, which I learned. And it's impossible to get the resin off of those seams. So don't make my mistake, make sure you tape. So we're just gonna watch myself tape for a little bit, and then we'll move on to the paint pouring part, which is more fun. And I'll show you guys here, you'll see that there is, I made this little handle, this little tape handle, and that actually makes it easier to manage your, when you're pouring and you want to lift it up and put it away to dry or whatnot. So that's really important, very handy. Okay, now we're on to the fun pouring part. So I've got this kind of combination of peachy colors and white, and it's gonna end up looking like orange sherbet, which I kind of enjoy. But you'll see that when, after this dries, it dries very different. So I would keep an open mind. Don't be disappointed if it dries not how you expect it. I mean, that's part of the fun of this acrylic pouring. So there we go. I just allow it to go off the sides and then make sure that it goes all the way to the bottom. And then I double check to make sure it's covered the surface. And then make sure that, you touch up the spots to make sure you got the paint all the way down to the bottom of the ornament. As you can see, I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I kind of like touching the paint. But you'll see I have like artist nails where it kind of looks blue all the time. I'm sure you guys can relate. Alright, so there's the pretty pour. And then a little bit more touch up. Alright, so after it dries, then we get to the resin stage. So you can see it dried very different than what it looked like when I poured. I mixed up my resin. I used KS resin. If you guys want a discount code, let me know. And then I just spread it with my fingers and make sure it's fully coated. Just watch me doing this. Okay, so we needed a little bit more resin to cover the other side.
Actually, this is my first time with you.
Let me guess. Deputy Director Kirsch handed you this job. Told him for Agent Scully.
Yes, he did.
I gotta tell you this, Agent Harrison. You're being used. Deputy Director Kirsch is no friend of the X-Files.
Apologies, I didn't have my camera set up quite right. You can't see the detail, but I'll get better at this.
I was an accountant. I processed Agent Smallman's travel expenses. And I know the X-Files agent happened, inside and out. Other people don't even want to admit these questions exist, but you face them every day.
once it's fully covered, then I like to rest it on those plastic cups while it's drying so that it's off the surface and I don't have to do a lot of cleanup afterwards.
So Song's body was found
All
here.
right, second side.
I found no footprints leading to it. Oh my god. There's more of it.
Looks right in.
You know what that could be? It could be bile.
Wow.
From a liver-eating mutant. Mulder and Scully chased one into an escalator once. It died, but there was
This
this...
is not a really mutant Agent Harrison.
It could be an alien who shed its skin. According to Agent Mulder's case reports, they leave behind a mucus-like residue when they, I don't think it's that either. I'll take a sample of this. It's in the lab comparison.
That's good thinking, Agent Harrison.
See how shiny and pretty it is with the resin freshly on. So leave that. I let it dry for about 10 hours and then I know you're supposed to let it dry for 12 hours before touching it, but I wanted to remove the tape, make sure it wasn't gonna stick on and be cured. So here's the final result. It's very pretty.